once and for all be rid of those pesky Frozen4Bangers.
Hey Adam, what's up?
Hey Josh, you in Canada yet?
Yeah, just crossed the border, man.
So as we wait for what is that? There's a green light on the... It's on ragtag right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome back, Diecast race fans. We're here with episode 2 of the Frozen4Banger from the Elevation Trail at Lake Ridge Heights. It may be freezing outside, but the action is just heating up as groups 3 and 4 are set to hit the slopes. Last time, the first two groups experienced just how technical the trail can be. In Group 1, the leaders of the series, Arlo and Craigster Sr., jockeyed back and forth. It was ultimately Craigster Sr. who not only rolled away with the win, but also separated himself with 30 points in the overall standings. Group 2 saw Chicken George wave the white flags as Doc found a way to hold off the Chicken Man to make his way through to the next round. Who will join them tonight? 8 more teams line up to take the trail. It's groups 3 and 4 right now on the Frozen4Banger from the Elevation Trail at Lake Ridge Heights. Group 3 tonight kicks off with one of the most recognizable liveries you're gonna see. It's Big Al, and he rolls in with 14 points. Lining up next to Al, you've got another livery who's pretty recognizable, and it's Dreddy from Mini Mafia with 14. Uncle Elvis rolls in with his Scania rally truck. He's got 15 points. And last rounding out this group is Lone Star. He's driving a patriotic Dodge Power Wagon, and he's got 14 points. These guys want to go, so it's up to the top of the slopes for race 1. You got Big Al in 1, Dreddy in 2, Uncle Elvis in 3, and Lone Star on the outside. And just like that, Uncle Elvis is throwing his weight around. They come out of the gate and get to the jump, and Big Al and Uncle Elvis pinch off Dreddy, but Uncle Elvis gets sideways and blocks everybody as they roll down the hill. That Scania rally truck is going to be an obstacle. But everybody's lined back up for race 2, so it's back to the top. We got Lone Star in 1, Big Al in 2, Dreddy in 3, and Uncle Elvis on the outside. Everybody looks like they get clean out of the gate. The gate drops, and everybody's tied up until the first checkpoint, until Uncle Elvis decides he's going to take this thing, and he gets in front of Dreddy. Dreddy goes over, and unfortunately Big Al and Lone Star get caught up just after the jump. But those 5 points are going to put Uncle Elvis out front early. So let's re-rack him for race 3. Up the gate, we've got Uncle Elvis in the close, Dreddy in the far, and Lone Star and Big Al smack dab in the middle. Just when you thought Uncle Elvis was going to start shoving people around, Lone Star and Big Al says, give him a little love tap, and they are set free. Uncle Elvis goes over just before the jump, and Lone Star and Big Al think they got a wide open course. Unfortunately, that jump is a cruel mistress. You got to hit that correct if you're going to hit the finish line. They both stall out. Lone Star picks up an extra point in front of Big Al, but we're going to have to go to race 4. So it's back up to the top with Dreddy in 1, Uncle Elvis in 2, Lone Star in 3, and Big Al on the outside. Well, it looks like that off-road rally experience with that Scania really paid off tonight for Uncle Elvis. Everybody gets out of the gate, but Big Al gets into the berm, Dreddy gets into the wall, and Uncle Elvis takes Lone Star out with vicious abandon. Unfortunately, Uncle Elvis also catches the snowbank and goes over. Everybody collects 2 points, but if you look at the side, Uncle Elvis is sitting on 24, everybody else is below him. So, we'll go, here we go again. I think that green, yep, there it is. There's the green light, and we're going to lose Dreddy. Yeah, there he goes. We're going to lose Lone Star. Yeah, there he goes. And yeah, Big Al as well. But that means Uncle Elvis is moving on to the semifinals. He rolls away with 26 total points, 11 here at the trail, 15 at Humble Hill. That's enough to put him up at the top of the leaderboard, right behind Doc and Craigster Sr. And as we catch a glimpse of the next 4 trucks up, let's get on to group number 4. First up, we've got James Ironbeard in that viciously red Toyota Tundra. He rolls in with 16 points. Next, we got Gray Wizard in the Ghostbusters. He comes in with 14 points. Lining up next to him, it's the Crazy Koala. Everybody look at him. He's got 12. Last in this group is Stormtrooperson all the way from Australia. He's sitting on 9 points. Let's go up to the top of the hill and rack these guys for race number 1. In the close lane, you've got Stormtrooperson. In the middle, you got Crazy Koala. Beside him, the Grey Wizard. And on the outside is James Ironbeard. Holy smokes, that was an amazing little bit of driving by the Koala. You've got Grey Wizard and James Ironbeard who pinch down on him just before the jump, but the Koala finds a way to squeeze his way out of there and just roll right over the line. That was amazing. He's lucky that tree didn't come down harder, but that was a wicked piece of driving. You can see here the tag team of Grey Wizard and James Ironbeard trying to squeeze the Koala out. I guess they saw him in the Jeep Jamboree and was like, yeah, we're not having anything to do with you. But the Koala finds a way. He gets around for maximum points. That was a great drive. The Koala picks up some good, valuable points, and it's back up to the top for race 2. So Ironbeard's on the inside, Wizard's on the outside, Stormtrooperson and the Crazy Koala make up the middle. Another great lap by the Koala. I'm quickly finding myself to be a fan of this guy. He gets into it with Grey Wizard, then Grey Wizard gets himself into the snowbank. What was that? Zoom in. That was an ollie. The Crazy Koala just ollied the jump. Stormtrooperson goes over and tumbles, but look at how that was amazing. James Ironbeard rolls in for the full points, but again, the Koala pulls second place, but he's across the line. So he grabs the 4 points, but that was just phenomenal. That was kind of like what Numbskull did in the Jeep Jamboree. This Koala's got some skills, man. But we're back up to the top of the hill for race 3. So, Grey Wizard's on the inside, the Koala's on the far side, Ironbeard and Trooperson in the middle. Well, from a great lap to one that's not so much. But here's your issues. You've got Trooperson who takes the koala out into the snowbank with a hard left, and you got Ironbeard who takes out Wizard with a hard right into the guardrail. That stalls everybody out, and that pretty much ends that lap. The only truck to get points is Stormtrooperson. Everybody else throws up donuts. So we're back up to the top for race number 4. We've got Koala on the inside, Trooperson on the outside, and Wizard and Ironbeard make up the middle. Well, looks like it's feeding time at the zoo. The crazy koala gets rubbed out by James Ironbeard just after the gate drops. Stormtrooperson throws himself at the snowbank, and he's done and over. James Ironbeard finds a way to back himself across the line for maximum points, where the crazy koala just kind of stalls out. That's too bad, because if you look at the side scores, James Ironbeard takes this one hands down. The crazy koala put up a great fight, but in the end, there can only be one, and that is James Ironbeard. As we gather everybody to the bottom of the hill, here comes the green light. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the Grey Wizard. And Stormtrooperson, he's gone. And my new favorite truck, the Crazy Koala. See you, buddy. That leaves James Ironbeard as your winner for Group 4. He rolled into the trail with 16 points. He collected 12, which puts him on 28. So as we look at the next group coming up, we go to the leaderboard, and still nobody has got any answer for Craigster Sr. But we're going to put tonight's scores up against the scores from last week. And as you see, Craigster Sr. sitting on top with 30, Arlo's right behind with 28, and Doc is rounding up the top 3 with 24. We're going to put today's scores up, and Ironbeard slots right in behind Arlo with 28. Uncle Elvis is right behind him with 26, and Doc rounds out the top 5 with 24. And there you have it. Groups 3 and 4 are in the books. Congratulations to Uncle Elvis in his Scanier Alley truck, and James Ironbeard, who was able to outrun the Crazy Koala. You two will not only join Craigster Sr. and Doc in the next round, but you've also avoided being flashed away by that eerie green light. That marks the halfway point for us here. And if you haven't checked out how we got to this point, please go back and have a gander at Leg2 from Rust Belt Diecast's Humble Hill. And if you like the content we're bringing your way, please like, subscribe, share, hit the bell notification so you never miss an episode. That's it from Elevation Trail at Lake Ridge Heights. It's been a pleasure to do this once again. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, 905, and for the love of diecast, keep racing. What news, number 37?
Snowmakers are back online. I was able to reverse the damage done by the Techmortal spy.
Excellent. Daddy G's up next, but we've got a plan for him. As for our operation, just make sure those snowmakers are primed and ready to blow when Techmortal gets here.